Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PvP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2 when the world stopped making sense as Ragged up in Britain. This is episode 4. I wanted to let you know that I heard from Loop on why it seems like these guys have so much strength. Or had, I guess they all died. It's because they have event spawn troops, the Angles, the Jutes, which I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing wrong, and I think the Saxons. Yeah, they all start off with additional event spawn troops. So once again, I've blundered my way into a difficult start that seemed a lot easier than it was. But hey, why not, right? That's what we're here for. That's what we're playing for. Wiederiga. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. I don't even know what that says. DC. We are at war with Morair, Godwin of Gwynedd. We're taking from Morair Godwin of Gwynedd, which I don't believe I just said correctly. We're going to take his capital. We're going to transfer his capital to become our capital, because he's got 2 spare holding slots, so I can have 2 sub-baronies under my top. That way I get the most out of my trained troops. Village ship of Gwynedd. That doesn't seem right. I saw the new Dev Diary, I think it's number 66. They're going to include like line of succession here, which is going to be awesome. Duchy of Gwynedd. Still my capital duchy, believe it or not, so that's cool. I mean, I'd love to reconquer Rome, but that seems like a slog. I don't think it's going to happen. I think if I'm going to do reconquering Rome, it's going to be when Jade Dragon comes out, and I'm going to do it as the ERE and just get that achievement, you know, for once. Actually do an achievement hunt. I don't usually do that sort of thing, except for the Northeast, but that's not true. I did the Harold Ladrada. I'm talking instead of playing. Let's let time unwind. So he's in a separate war. Kentland has grown pretty strong. I'm Queasy. I am also Reese David the Twister, who has a lot of children because I'm allowed to marry 4 women. I'm 27, so I don't think I'm going to die anytime soon, but I'm vomiting. The bubonic plague is still ravaging the world, but not me. I've lost vomiting. Well, that's... I mean... Utility minus 30. I actually, personal note, was sick like yesterday. Very unpleasantly so. This is my notorious rage. No one in your court dares criticize me for anything. I could gain cruel, greedy, ambitious, or arbitrary. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I can become patient or just. Let's do that. Let's take the one that doesn't suck. So, gaining arbitrary would just be really unpleasant. I'm pretty much recording this day to day, so like this is coming out Tuesday. I was sick Sunday. I'd have more recorded, but you know that happened. So he wants to siege down my capital, huh? I don't think I'm gonna be baited into that fight. I definitely don't think I'm gonna be baited into that fight. I'm gonna outsiege him anyway. He got on me way too late. Merchant caravan. I mean, look, whatever. Tell me all about Hindustan. Yeah, it's like I've never heard it before. A courtier with, ooh, an administrator. He's got a martial score of 1. You suck, dude. Yeah, you're from Hindustan, but you're insular. Nothing. You keep your servant. I'm good, bro. Force demands. Thank you. Let's wait a day. Make this my capital. It's gonna hurt my military organization a little bit. That's okay. I'll just buy it back up by burning points I don't have, probably. I guess I did have them. I'm still gonna keep the raised other stuff there because that's a little more developed as a castle. I'm actually curious what he built here. Built the level 1 castle town. Should I build it? Or should I build a new holding? Right now it's got recently conquered, so that's not going to help me at all. For another year. It'll take a year to build. New subholding probably wouldn't come up anytime soon anyway. I'm still rebuilding my income after the plague. I have an open council position in Marshall. You suck. Train troops in Pagus. Pagus? Pagus. So now I can actually probably... You have a liege? Suthgara? Oh shit! Seaward! He's taking over Ireland! I'm not even remotely, I'm not actually remotely strong enough to stop him. I mean, I can pay for mercenaries, I'm not in danger, but... That is frustrating, because that gets in the way of me. Wow, really? Passed by the village just in time to see the local baker punished by the local authorities for constantly cheating his customers. He's dragged around on a sleigh with a offending loaf of bread tied around his neck. I gain 1 prestige. Well... Seems like an unpleasant punishment. Germanic, pagan Germanic. Just so I know, I can declare a conquest of England and take 3 counties. But I'd have to save about 800 ducats for that, which I don't want to do. You know, all Kentland is growing. Everyone's really growing. I'm actually like... I'm in a bit of a bind here. Belong to Kentland too, huh? I can merc my way out of any problems, probably. You're a nuisance. I don't like that I have to use Reconquest of England instead of Holy War. That's frustrating to me. Actually thinks I'm weaker than him. It's not very wrong. More Gavelkind could damage my lands. I got a ways to go, but still, I'm no longer patient. Told a rumor the speed of an artifact. Sure, go for a search, pal. Castle town has been built in Aberfrigger. Well, okay. Just like borrow from the Jews and build this and worry about the cost later. I could do that. I guess Kentland is growing. He's one of the eyes set to be aggressive. Jesus. Daughter turned out to be a genius. How about you, little guy? You seem like you'd be in a very unfortunate position if someone got mad at you. Pelagian? Well, I know what I'm gonna do against you. You're a little weakling. I can just fabricate a claim against you and I'm good. You want to marry... You personally want to marry my daughter. You are the king of Soissons. You would make a pretty ineffective ally, but... Yeah, sure. My oldest child, go marry this dude. Just do it. Trust me. It's all gonna work out in the end. Fortuna wanted to learn to whistle. After trying for a while, he asked me, how come you can do it? That's fucking helpful. I guess Eugène's brooding. He's not responding well to my encouraging words. Well, that's a shame. Poor kid. Can't fall asleep quickly at night. I just can't. There's so many distracting noises. Night guards walking around, animals outside making noises, the things I think inside my head. When will it stop? I gain much stress or regular stressed? I'm already regular stressed, so I guess I'm going to gain very stressed. Hooray! Another -1 to everything. Now, it's worth noting, this guy's in a war. He's fighting the Belgae. He is weakened. He wants to become King of England. If I were to declare on him with the reconquest of England CB, I could regain most of England. But I'm not strong enough to beat him. This dude is tearing ass. I mean, like, I'd have to save up just a ton of money. Right now my income's actually declined. For some reason. I'm gonna have this penalty for another number of years. Create my own capital duchy. but that's 160 ducats I don't have. Can debase the currency, please? Let's boost our stewardship by 3 and see what happens to our income. My half-brother is concerned he's not... Well, that I can fix for you. There you go. Go marry somebody. You want to get married? Go get married. You're 25, you deserve it. Victory of Theodoric. Upon the orders of the Eastern Roman Emperor, the ambitious barbarian ruler Theodoric Amal has now defeated and overthrown Odoacer, former federati of the Eastern Roman Empire. With this victory, the Ostrogoths can establish themselves in Italy, but some already wonder for how long the cordial relations between Theodoric, who now rules from Ravenna, and Constantinople will last. Well, that's pretty. Meanwhile, Western Rome limps along. Saturnus Augustus with his 20th stewardship. What? It's weird. Okay. $26. This dude's got some stats to him. Also a courtier. I mean, I can't do anything to speed this up. I have 11 children who lack education. Yeah, okay, we're not doing that on camera. This episode's almost over. Just want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching, and it does kind of make me feel like I'm putting out a quality product. And as always on this channel, La Paz.